Hey guys, welcome back to Kids Corner with Courtney. Love letters from God. David's Day. When Samuel was all grown up, God had a very special job for him to do. Samuel, God said, I want you to go to Jesse's house and ask to see his 8 sons. I have chosen one of them to be the next king. When you find him, pour some oil on his head to anoint him, so that everyone will know that he is the one I have chosen. That's easy, Samuel thought to himself. I will know the new king right away. He's sure to be tall and handsome, strong and smart. He'll probably be wearing fine, beautiful clothes. I know what a king looks like. Sure enough, when Samuel arrived at Jesse's house, out strode Eli, the eldest son, looking exactly like Samuel had imagined. He was tall and handsome, strong and smart, and he was wearing beautiful clothes that looked like a king's. But just as Samuel was about to anoint him, God gently whispered in Samuel's ear, No, Samuel, he is not the one. Now Samuel was a little confused. Are you sure you're not mistaken, God? Samuel asked. That young man really looked like a king to me. But God smiled as he replied, Samuel, I am not looking at how tall or handsome or strong he is. I am not looking for someone with fine clothes. I am looking for someone who has a good heart. So Samuel, who had always listened to God, called for the next son, and the next, and the next, to see if he could find which one God had chosen. But even though each one looked like a king to Samuel, the answer was always the same. As the 6 strong sons marched by, God whispered, No, 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 no. Finally, out came the last, the 8th son. He was just a small boy. He had been working out in the fields, taking care of the sheep, and his clothes were smelly and torn. God gently whispered in Samuel's ear, Yes, Samuel, anoint him. He is the one. And so it was that young David knelt down at Samuel's feet and was anointed with oil in front of his 7 brothers. God had chosen David, the shepherd boy, the boy with the good heart. And one day, that little boy would grow up to be a king. Isaiah 41:9 says, I have chosen you. And our love letter from God today says, Dear Encounter family, do you know why I chose David to be king? Was it because he looked like a king? No. It was because he had a good heart, just like you do. So as you grow up, do not worry about how tall you are, or how strong you are, or how smart you are. Just remember that I have chosen you, just like I chose David. And even though you may never be a king or a queen, you will be something just as wonderful and very, very special to me. With all my love, God. Today we're going to play a game, a Would You Rather game, and we're going to make all sorts of choices. So you'll see this in the comments below. These were some of my ideas for things that we could play a game with. Would we rather visit the beach or the mountains? Eat pizza or chicken nuggets? Read by ourselves or be read to? Clean up our rooms or the bathroom? My son likes to clean bathrooms. It's a funny thing. There are places on this page for you to draw pictures of you doing those different things and come up with your own ideas as a family of how to play the Would You Rather game. As we choose, God has also chosen, but he's chosen something more special than nuggets or pizza. He's chosen us. He loves you and he chooses you today.